Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake, your midweek boost of good nonprofit news from all across Maryland's midshore. I'm glad you're here because we've got a full lineup of arts, culture, education, environmental action, and community care to celebrate today. I'm your host, Jamie Dingler. Now let's get into it. We're starting in Oxford, where the Oxford Community Center kicked off its Jazz on Stage series on April 3rd with the incredible Stella Cole. Cole, whose third release, It's Magic, is out now via Decca Records US, has become one of the most compelling young voices championing the Great American Songbook. Her rise is such a modern story. She built her audience during the pandemic when her videos of classic standards started blowing up on YouTube and TikTok. Those early performances drew huge viewership and even caught the attention of fellow artists, helping launch her into a fast-rising professional career. Her new album, It's Magic, leans into intimate arrangements, sometimes backed by a string quartet instead of a full orchestra, to create a warm, listener right in the room experience. And honestly, that's exactly the kind of vibe that fits the OCC stage so well. If you missed Stella Cole, don't worry. There are 2 more Jazz on Stage shows this year. On June 5th, Joe Alterman and vocalist Lena Sekeli will take to the stage. And on December 4th, Dominic Farinacci and friends close out the series. Mark your calendars because these shows always bring something special to the Midshore. Speaking of the Oxford Community Center, they've got another big date coming up. Their annual meeting and open house on April 30th at 5 p.m. It's a chance to hear about all the exciting events and initiatives planned for 2026, to meet your neighbors and enjoy free nibbles and refreshments. Learn more at oxfordcc.org. Now let's talk about something that's going to inspire the next generation of storytellers. Shore Lit has launched its first ever youth writing contest, created in partnership with the Academy Art Museum's 2026 Juneteenth celebration. The theme is freedom, and it honors the legacy of Henny and James Freeman, the earliest documented free Black land-owning family in Easton. The contest is open to midshore middle and high school students. Entries are open through April 30th, and the contest will be judged by Carol Boston Weatherford, the award-winning author of Kin. Winners receive cash prizes, and the winner will be announced in early June. This is such a meaningful opportunity for young writers to reflect on history, identity, and imagination. Learn more at shorelit.org. And while we're with Shore Lit, here's another date you'll want to save. Pulitzer Prize finalist David George Haskell is coming back to Talbot County on Sunday, May 3rd at 3 p.m. at the Oxford Community Center. He'll be discussing his new book, How Flowers Made Our World, The Story of Nature's Revolutionaries, which can be described as lyrical writing with scientific research to explore how flowers fundamentally remade the planet. If you remember his 2024 event at the Avalon, you know it's sold out, so even though this one is free, reservations are required. Again, details are at shorelit.org. Let's shift now to the world of film, because the Chesapeake Film Festival has some big news. They've announced several major developments as they prepare for the 2026 festival season, including 2 prestigious grants, one from the Midshore Community Foundation's Artistic Insights Fund and another from the Shared Earth Foundation. As Executive Director Sid Collins-Walker said, these prestigious grants not only affirm the strength and relevance of our programming, but also enable us to expand our reach, elevate diverse voices, and deepen our engagement with the community. The main festival returns to Easton October 8th through 10th, and submissions are officially open through Film Freeway. The festival welcomes narrative films, documentaries, environmental films, student work, and animation. The regular deadline is June 1st, with an extended deadline of June 21st. Last year, they received more than 300 entries, so if you're a filmmaker or you know one, this is the moment. Submit at filmfreeway.com/Chesapeake Film Festival and learn more at ChesapeakeFilmFestival.com. All right, let's take a quick breather. You're listening to What's Good Wednesday on Radio Chesapeake, We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to What's Good Wednesday. Let's keep the good news rolling. Shore Rivers is gearing up for one of the biggest community cleanups of the year, Project Clean Stream. The Baywide initiative, organized by the Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay and coordinated locally by Shore Rivers, brings volunteers together to clear trash from roads, parks, and waterways. Project Clean Stream is an opportunity for citizens across the entire watershed to work together to clean our shared water resource. Cleanups are happening all weekend long on April 11th and 12th, with events in Galena, Kennedyville, Centerville, Kent Island, Cambridge, and Rock Hall. Volunteers should bring water, sunscreen, bug spray, and comfortable shoes, and Shore Rivers will provide all the supplies. To register, email Megan White at mwhite@shorerivers.org or visit shorerivers.org/events. And of course, you can always learn more about their work at shorerivers.org. Next up, an incredible opportunity for local students. The Chesapeake Multicultural Resource Center, ChesMRC, is now accepting applications for its scholarship program. These scholarships can be up to $20,000 this academic year, depending on funding and application volume. They cover tuition, fees, and related educational expenses, and they also come with mentorship and guidance. Applicants must have an unmet financial need and a GPA above 3.0. Priority is given to students from the Midshore, first-generation college students, and students from immigrant families. ChesMRC highlights that applicants should demonstrate clear educational goals, perseverance, and commitment, and present a sustainable educational plan. Applications are open through June 1st at chesmrc.org/chesmrc-scholarship. From education to workforce development, Chesapeake College is moving forward with the design phase for a brand new regional skilled trades center. This is a huge step for the Midshore. The new 25,000 square foot, $48 million building will replace the outdated Queen Anne's Technical Center from the 1970s. It will house expanded programs in welding, agriculture, construction, electrical, plumbing, and HVAC. The new center will feature modern, custom-designed, flexible labs to support hands-on learning. It may also host local high school CTE students during the day. Construction is expected to begin in 2027 with a tentative opening in early 2029. This project is supported by the state of Maryland and the 5 counties Chesapeake College serves, and fundraising will begin soon to equip and furnish the new building. And finally today, we're recognizing April as Sexual Assault Awareness Month. For All Seasons is inviting the community to participate in Denim Day on April 29th. Denim Day is an international movement protesting harmful misconceptions about sexual violence. It began after the Italian Supreme Court overturned a rape conviction because the survivor's jeans were tight, suggesting she must have helped remove them. After the ruling, women in the Italian parliament went to work in denim to stand with the survivor. The movement has grown ever since. Leading up to Denim Day, For All Seasons is hosting denim patch events across the Midshore. Community members can write encouraging messages on the denim patches, which will later become a permanent art installation in the Rape Crisis Center wing at For All Seasons. Events have already taken place in Chestertown and Cambridge, with upcoming gatherings at Dessert First in Graysonville on April 9th, Craft Bakery and Cafe in Denton on April 18th, and the Ivy Cafe in Easton on April 29th. Learn more at forallseasonsinc.org. And that brings us to the end of today's show. As always, the Midshore is full of people doing good work, lifting each other up, and building a stronger community. It's a privilege to share these stories with you. If your local nonprofit has something to celebrate, send it to me at wednesday@bewhatsgood.com to be featured on an upcoming episode. Now go out, get involved, and I'll meet you back here next Wednesday for more of What's Good here on the Midshore.